Good morning, you guys. Today I'm going to be filming a what I eat in a day. Now I know it sounds kind of like I'm sick, but I swear it's just that I'm very groggy the first thing in the morning. I don't usually film this early, and this what I eat in a day is actually like what I would eat a normal work day. So for breakfast I started with a green drink. I just use a greens powder from the brand Vega. I found that it's my favorite one out of the different brands I've tried, and I just mix that with water to kind of start out, and the flavor is mint lemonade. And then for breakfast, I've been doing oatmeal. I do actually carpool to work now, which I love so much. And as a passenger, I've been able to bring oatmeal and eat it in the car. So I bring it in a thermos. Today's flavor was chocolate raspberry. I'll do oats, a mix of like water and almond milk. I will also do some protein powder, just to help with fullness and then some of the sweetness, and then I added raspberries in as well and a few chocolate chips. So that was breakfast this morning, and I will check in with you guys later on. Hello you guys. So it is now lunchtime. I have my lunch break here at school. Now since I've been having oatmeal in the morning, that usually does fill me up, so I don't have a huge lunch. I also try to keep my lunches as easy as possible, so it's just kind of a grab and go sort of thing. So I do always have a chocolate peanut butter Lara bar. These are mostly made up of like dates and nuts, so I really enjoy them. They're definitely my favorite. They are a little on the pricier side, but since they are pretty much just dates and nuts, like those ingredients are more expensive anyway. So those are a really good fit for me and always a treat I look forward to. I also always bring a banana as well. So I always eat those two things. And then I also keep an apple in here as well. I don't eat the apple every day. Sometimes I just am not as hungry for it or don't wish to eat it, but that's usually what I do. I know it's fairly light. Sometimes I will have leftovers from the night before, but I have found that, especially with my schedule, I teach 4 65-minute classes back to back, and we don't even have passing periods. So it's, you know, from 8:05 to 12:40, it's just a go time, and I don't really actually have time to really think about getting hungry because the time flies by so quickly. And then after my lunch is done, I have my planning time until about 2 o'clock, and then we end the day with like a elective class. So really I don't get that hungry at school, and then we'll usually have a snack when I get home. So I'll be eating that and getting some work done in my room as well. Hello guys, I just got home from school and I'm having my snack. I have just some Whole Foods classic hummus here with some carrot chips. I mean, they're not actually chips, they're carrot. And then also some falafel chips. These are not definitely the most nutritious snack, but if you are a chip fan, the falafel chips are pretty tasty. I will catch up with you guys a little bit later for dinner. All right guys, I'm gonna be putting together dinner now. I have some spaghetti squash that I roasted it before when I had something else in the oven, and I just dumped out. This was from one small squash for like $1.99. So it's just amazing how much volume you get from it. And then I'm going to be mixing that with some broccoli. This was just a pack of frozen broccoli that I microwaved. And then I whipped up a sweet potato cashew like mac and cheese sauce. And so I'm gonna be putting these together and just putting it in the oven. It seems maybe a little bit more elaborate, but really, since I had done the roasting of the squash already, the actual assembly is really all I have to do, and then I'm ready to eat. So first we'll put the squash in here. What are your thoughts on spaghetti squash? I know Jake is personally not really a fan. I'll sometimes roast it in like a little boat where you just cut half of the squash and you pour sauce and whatever other toppings on it, and I have enjoyed that. But this is my first time doing it with mac and cheese, but I just wanted it like a little bit lighter. I'm gonna add in our broccoli. And then now the cheese sauce. Well, cheese sauce. Sweet potato and cashew. So now I'm just going to mix this up a bit so everything is coated with the sauce. So perfect, I have mixed it all up and I'm gonna put it in the oven. You could totally add breadcrumbs or whatever, but I'm just gonna keep it really simple with this. All right guys, my spaghetti squash mac and cheese is baking in the oven, but I thought for a dessert tonight, I actually bought a bunch of avocados. We went to Costco. We don't have a membership there, but it was fun to kind of try it out, and they had these beautiful avocados, and so there are 2 of them that are ripe tonight. And so I haven't had this in a while because I haven't bought avocados in a while, but I'm gonna be making a lime avocado sorbet. It's really fun because the avocado is such a creamy texture, especially when frozen, and I feel like it really pairs well with the lime. So cutting open avocado is always the moment of truth, if it's going to be a good one or not. I feel optimistic, but let's see. Ooh, that's beautiful. So creamy. So I'm just going to add this into the blender here. And this could definitely be eaten kind of as like a mousse or almost like a key lime sort of thing, but also can be frozen into the sorbet. Another beautiful one. Oh, that's the greatest feeling. I feel like sometimes I have just terrible luck with avocados. Because I'm doing it in the blender, I am going to add a little bit of almond milk. Not too much though, just to help with the blending. And then some lime juice. Some maple syrup for sweetness. A pinch of salt. Alright, time to blend. So pretty here. So I actually did end up almost completely fitting in this container. So I'm going to put this in the freezer to let it firm up a little bit, and then that will be our dessert. So the spaghetti squash is out of the oven. You can take a look at it. It looks so good and really creamy and delicious. So I'm pretty excited. And then I am going to top my portion with a little bit of some pecan parmesan I made. Sometimes I use a mix of cashews and pecans, but in this case it was just pecan, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, and salt. And that makes, I find, a really yummy Parmesan style sauce. Again, that's completely dairy-free, vegan. So sprinkle some of that on. And so there we go. So now it is dinner time. All right, guys, to end the night here, I have the dessert I made earlier, the avocado lime sorbet. Now, normally, especially on a school night, I'm not going to be doing as much preparation in terms of a dessert. I do like to have something sweet, but it might be a little bit more simple than this, but I was very motivated because of the avocados we had. So that kind of wraps it up. The great thing, especially with busy teaching schedules, is being able to have leftovers for future meals. So we definitely have quite a bit left of the spaghetti squash mac and cheese, and I'll have some of this lime sorbet left. So definitely overall, I mean, as you saw today, especially with a teaching schedule, the meals are pretty simple, and I very much have been in a routine for having the oats for breakfast and then having the really basic things at lunchtime. That's just what works for me. For any fellow teachers out there, do you have any favorite breakfast or lunch items you rely on during busy school days? If so, let me know in the comments below. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.